Guys, I don't do this often, but I do have to say this. Even if I put the trailer on, I don't think it's going to reflect the kind of breakthrough we have achieved, so to say, in our extended video today. I have gotten to the very, very depth of some situation where you might have been feeding some kind of situation. It could have been third party, it could have been job, contract, your person, whoever you're dealing with. And we have seen a breakthrough how to actually remove that situation from your life once and for all. So if you are dealing with something where maybe you're in a connection and another person is making wrong choices, but you feel like you've been helping, they haven't been appreciating your help, or you feel like, it's weird, how come things are not getting better, things are getting worse. If you want to liberate yourself from that situation, even if you don't want to be with a person, and for some of you, if you want to help this person also to be liberated from the situation, so to say, freedom from bondage, this is your extended. Again, I don't control how this messages come out. It happened that it came out on extended. So if you ever purchase extended, today is the day to go. Thank you guys. Anyway, let's go to YouTube. Hello, my dear Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a new reading. So it is January 18, the morning of January 18 when I'm recording this. And we are in those last moments of Sun being in the sign of Capricorn with Pluto for the last time, right before they make their conjunction at 0 point Aquarius on January 20th. This is big energies, which is why I keep talking about this. And I know most people are going through it right now. So we'll see what happens. Let's see the next 72 hours. And of course, you don't have to watch this like on 19 or 20. Even if you discover this video later, just keep in mind we're talking about this shift of energy, which might happen like right around, right around the time when I'm recording this, but you will likely feel it later too. So you can watch this later. You don't have to watch this on the States. Anyway, before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, because like I announced at some point, I might be either ending this channel or changing direction. Stopping private readings too. If you need any private readings, you can still book them. Even I believe 2024 consultations still available. Links are in the description box. I do believe maybe there is also like a little discount there going on with 10% off or something like that. So links to that are in the description box. And even if you book readings now or packages especially, you can use them later. So you don't have to redeem them right now. If you want to book for later, you can do this too. Anyway, let's go right into this. I was meditating this morning. Ouch. This was not supposed to be there, but 2 of Cups ended up in my other deck. So for some of you, something with a partnership. Clarity about a partnership, soulmate connection, friendship, could be business partnership, creative partnership. 2 of Cups to me here is 2 people seeing the light, and it was not supposed to be in this deck, so I don't know. Maybe some kind of divine intervention might be happening for some of you guys, about the time. And yeah, there's something here about seeing the light. I love what these 2 cats are doing. Dead fish, what is it? Salmon, tuna, I don't know. Dead fish, some kind of, I don't want to go there, but I don't understand what it is. Somebody of you fishermen, maybe, pescatarian. Maybe you're going on like a dinner or lunch date with someone with seafood. Something about those lights. I have no clue. This was random. And seeing the light about something. So interesting. But let's see. Definitely a sign. Let's see. Well, Venus is at 24 Sag right now. Venus will be making a conjunction also to Pluto in February. So there are changes for sure. And I was meditating in the morning. I was making some notes. So we'll try to take this video slower a little bit, because, I get a lot of downloads when I record this. We'll try to take it slower to see if some of the things I was meditating might be relevant. They might be, they might not be. Let's see. All right, we have here the Evil Queen. Ooh, the Evil Queen. You know what I see? Apply this as it resonates, but I see that you see the truth about someone or something. I see that you might be actually connecting with someone who might have not seen another person in their life clearly. And you know what they are showing me? If you've seen the latest, James Franco was in that movie. I know not everyone likes him, but we're talking for the sake of movie. What do you call it? Mila Kunis was there too. Rachel Weisz, I think, what's the movie? Great, no, Oz the Great and Powerful. And remember how in the movie, Rachel Weisz character, whatever witch she was pretending, right, to be this good, and the other one, which was a real, you know, princess of light, so to say, they were convincing Oz when he came into the Wizard of Oz that she is the one who is bad, she is the one who is destroying the kingdom. However, all this time, the evil queen, the true evil queen in the Wizard of Oz, in the Oz the Great and Powerful, was the Rachel Weisz character. She was just so manipulative, and even her own sister, right, the one who turned green, Mila Kunis' character, I did not know it until she also became cursed, and then she started, like, she wished to have no heart, I think, or whatever. And she saw clearly through her sister, she's like, you are evil, you are the one who was creating destruction, you are the one who was bad, you know. And I feel like there is some kind of person who was really hiding behind the mask of empathy, and they were using other people's emotions and empathy to get their way. The evil queen. But this is the person who was not, I feel like, 555, by the way, as I'm recording this, this person was not, like, people couldn't see through this evil queen, whoever she was. And I feel like what's happening now is that either you or your person might be dealing with someone else who is like this. And there is a Cinderella here, the true Cinderella, the true princess, who is also somehow coming to his service. It has connection, I don't know, but Scheherazade is Middle Eastern. She was the one who was telling 1,000 stories or something like that, right? Something like all of these references could apply to you. And we have here the Princess and the Pea. This is where in the Princess and the Pea, in the fairy tale, basically there was a test of if she true princess or something, because only a true princess would feel the pea under all the matrices or something like that. I haven't read that fairy tale in a while, but that's what I remember. The way I'm seeing this is like this. Some of you have a very big gift in not being confused by anything you see on the surface level, but you can see clearly through the truth. And maybe there was a situation, it could apply on different levels. Maybe some of you work for some kind of nonprofits, and you see someone who is doing bad things, but is hiding behind the mask of goodness, but they are really, for the lack of a better word, a bad person. For some of you, it could be in a family dynamic. For some of you, it could be in a relationship. There is something where you're able to see beyond the surface, and basically you have the power to whatever it is, the evil queen. It doesn't have to be a queen, maybe it was a king. Some kind of evil energy, deceitful energy, someone who was deceitful. They said they wish good for you or to your person or to whoever, but they didn't, and you can see through that. And this makes a lot of sense. I think it is very symbolic, right, with Sun and Pluto making its last conjunction of 29 Capricorn, because this is where we see the truth about the world, about the structures, about leaders, about companies. It's like Sun will shine the light. It's already been revealed, right? It's already been revealed that we really cannot really trust anyone. Whether it's personal, whether it's on global scale, but I feel like it's like you see right now, you're with Sun shining this illumination, the luminary on Pluto. It is the final moment to see it. If you cannot see clearly right now, I don't want to say you never will, because that would be very limiting, right? I don't want to do that. But there is something about that if by now you cannot see what's really what. I hope you will still be able to, but I feel like right now anyone would figure this out already. I don't know what it's referring to, but this is it. Let's see, bottom, spirit of magic. And you are gifted also, I feel like, with some very powerful gift, maybe spiritual gift that is given to you also for a reason. Don't misuse it, they say. All right, now let's go. Let me take a card from here. Flames, ooh. So there is some kind of invitation, maybe to a party, maybe to a date. There is somebody here who is very passionate about you. And I do feel like maybe you will be inclined to say yes, but you don't want to go through the same cycle with this person. Because if they're going to do what they did before, it's going to be a hard no. If we're going to repeat the cycle, it's like, no. I feel like you are inclined to say yes. I don't know why. You're inclined to say yes because maybe you see that this person has transformed. But I feel like if you see that they are still the same, Again, doesn't have to be romantic, guys. Please stop accusing me of telling you to go back to your ex or something like this. I'd never do that. It could be with a family member. It could be with a friend. It could be in work something. It could be different, a million different things. I feel like if you see that this person has not changed, you will cut this off. You will stop wasting your breath on them, because you have very deep self-love and acceptance, and maybe even some difficult situation you were going with this person a while back. You understand how it has pushed you to really, truly accept yourself unconditionally and love yourself unconditionally. You have passed this test. You have grown. You see now why certain things had to happen. So you will not allow anyone mistreat you here, okay? Okay, let me take now a card from this one, and we will go into connection spread. There's a lot of things that are coming up. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much. I want to kind of be on point, to the best of my ability. Ooh, look at this. Cosmic children, volunteer, galactic souls, raising the vibration of the collective. Well, you know, not a coincidence, right? With Sun, Pluto, and Aquarius, for a lot of people, there is this deep understanding right now of their purpose. Very, very deep, where you see, okay, I had these experiences, maybe some very shitty experiences, even for this XYZ reason. And look at this, universal laws, karma, dharma, the rule of three, as above, so is below. And we have here, look at this, multidimensional, complex, comprehensive, multifaceted. You have this clarity about what you need to do next, and I feel like you will not be confused, because there's something here. Again, I'm hearing word truth sayer. You know, truth sayer was in one of my other favorite movies, Dune, right? Truth sayer. And truth sayer is a person who speaks the truth, but this is not about just, speaking the facts. Truth sayer is about speaking from this deep place within, and not being confused by anything, seeing clearly through things. Also being able to see, no matter how someone pretends, no matter what masks they put, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, being able to also see that deep place within them and to see what's beyond the veil. We also have here Six of Wands. This is actually what's going to bring you victory. What's going on? The High Priestess. Because whatever it is your intuition been telling you all this time, whatever it is this spiritual wisdom was guiding you towards, it was not in vain. I feel like your guides are telling you right now, do you really think, like they're asking you, do you really think we would made you go through this just to torture you? Or like, I don't know, some of you might have felt tortured by some experiences. I feel like they are telling you right now, trust more than ever, because your insight, your spiritual wisdom is not a joke. Maybe some people in the past made fun of you being spiritually gifted. They try to diminish that. They try to tell you are not all you think it is. Definitely happened to me, so I can relate to this experience. Or maybe even you knew some things, but another person, because they felt that you have way too much power, and they basically tried in their own abusive, for the lack of word, way, tell you that no, you actually don't have this power. They try to lie to you about something that you knew was true. It's like kind of gaslighting here to try to take a power away. But now your guides are telling you all this intuition, all this spiritual energy you had, all this truth, deep knowing of truth that you had over the years perhaps, it is bringing you balance, it is bringing you confidence, it is bringing you recognition. Most importantly, this is the triumph, arc of victory, right? Arc of triumph. So you are having some major victory because of that. Three of Cups, and celebration because of that. Heart connections, covens. You're having some major celebration. I don't know what's going on, but next 72 hours, look at this. Divine feminine, elegance, one with nature. There is a major celebration. And look at this, the alchemist, divine transformation, a visionary, and the emperor. So some kind of maybe even spiritual alignment is taking place with you. That has to do with connection. It could be business partnership, could be love partnership, could be friendship, could be some kind of deep bond that could be taking place, could be coming up in the near future, soul connection, leading to prosperity and prevailing against all odds. Walking away from, I'm going to share something, but it is actually, how if you ever read the story of Exodus, right, leaving Egypt behind, so to say, I do feel like the spiritual process of leaving the bondage, so to say, and this has, of course, biblical stories, they have literal meaning, but they also have a deep spiritual meaning. And living the bondage, living, slavery, it doesn't have to do, obviously, for most of us, we live in a free world, right? But it's like living slavery, living bondage has a lot to do with leaving behind truly the 1%. That job that sucks, but you're just doing this because you are a slave to pay your bills, you are a slave to your system, or the relationship that fucking sucks, but you are there just because, well, you've been brainwashed that you have to stick it through no matter what, and even though you're being abused there, you cannot leave, or whatever it is. People use different things, weaponize children, weaponize friendships, weaponize social status. This is bondage. This is Egypt. This is not, being, as a free being. And for a lot of us, there is this process in different ways in our lives right now where we are leaving behind, so to say, the slavery, whatever it is we are so addicted to when it comes to this misery. Whatever it is we are so addicted to when there is so much more that's available to us. And yes, freedom, road to freedom has its challenges, has its fights, has its battles even. However, would you rather live all your life, being a slave to something, let other people have power over you? Or would you live as a free being, even if it means making some uncomfortable decisions? For some of you, there is going to be a higher level help. And let me see, what is this? And you will receive some kind of help. It's going to be either spiritual help, your own higher level soul help. Some kind of help is there. But then again, help can only help you, so to say, if you are willing to be helped. When someone stretches you that hand and says, listen, I can help you get away from this job, I can help you maybe get away from this relationship, I can help you. Even like sometimes you see a person struggling right in their life and you come towards them and you're like, I can help you, but do you want to be helped? Because if you want to be helped, you will let another person help you. But if you don't want to be helped, if you want to stay in the misery, if you want to stay in addiction, in some kind of addiction to bad things, I'm not talking medical here, like it is hard, it's a different story. So it's about making the choice, making that decision. Do you want to be a free person? Right now there is that chance, okay? And sorry guys, truly probably going to be a powerful reading today because I started recording it and they started drilling the roof, even though they haven't been drilling it for like 3 weeks. Today is my first day officially back at work and the roof is being drilled, even though it was quiet for the past 3 weeks. Like, what the hell? Yeah, the universe wants me to chill out, I guess. Anyway, let's go into your connection spread. Let's not waste time. And yeah, if you hear some noises, I'm so sorry, but I have to do this now, otherwise I can't. So let's see, first row is you, second row, person you're connecting with. Ooh, 7 of Cups. I feel like you see clearly through illusion and you're flying high on a dragon. You are healing though. Okay, I feel like there is this energy of healing, deep healing, 4 of Swords, and being a little bit guarded. There is somebody here who, let's see, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. 6 of Cups. Let's see, your person, 2 of Swords. They still don't see through some illusions. They see, but they don't see. I don't know what it means. The Moon and Hierophant, Ace of Cups, and we have here Judgment. There is a big decision that's being made. They hear some kind of call to choose the truth. Yeah, look at this, choose truth, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, 10 of Cups, and happiness, family, like real happiness, not a fake, those things where, imagine you go on vacation with someone and the entire time, you try to be as far away from them as possible. You rent the most expensive, whatever it is, mansion, beautiful place, but, so that they just leave you alone and you go and do something else. Doesn't have to be. Life doesn't have to suck so bad. It's all I can say. When you love someone, a life in a tent can be, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, happier. Honestly, depends with who you are. If you are with truly abusive person, and they don't have to be physically abusive, they could be just emotionally, spiritually abusive. Trust me, people sometimes ask me, how did you move, with no money to US, to New York by yourself at 18, didn't know anyone? I was like, listen, I would rather be alone and figuring out what I'm gonna eat, and going on my little hunting missions every day trying to, figure it out, rather than, live in luxury but in abuse. Like, if anyone been through that, you guys know me. So it's not an issue of courage, it's an issue of survival, really, when you're fighting for your soul. Anyway, enough with my stories. Let's look into what's going on here. So with the Seven of Cups, there is still a lot of things that are not clear, I feel like, but you see clearly through them. So it's like, in Seven of Cups here, there is this, dragons in general represent Rahu and Ketu, right? Those points, which are not planets, but they represent eclipses, right? So there's usually, when it comes to Rahu, Ketu, Rahu is the head of the dragon, Ketu is the headless body of the dragon. But here you see the full dragon. So for you, even though there are some things that still didn't add up fully, maybe to you, the dragon here is in one piece, so to say, and you're riding it, and you basically pretty much can see, you maybe have reconciled something recently. It could be like one of those things where you were fighting some kind of situation in your life, and you could not, no matter what you did, you could not understand, why is this situation in my life? What have I done? That kind of energy. If you know, you know. And maybe you had in this moment what's called a breakthrough, right? Where suddenly, in the most unexpected of ways, pieces connected for you into one, and you saw very, very clearly how maybe it connects to something in your own life path. And once you saw this, I feel like clearly, you started being victimized by situation, you started being victimized by confusion. You basically are on top of that, even though some situations are still weird. With the Four of Swords, I do feel like you are right now inclined to guard yourself, protect your energy. This could really represent the months of January wherever you are in the world, there is a sense of deep healing taking place, deep contemplation. Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a person who is not done with you, but I feel like you are done with them, or you're very close to that. And with the Ten of Pentacles card here, you only want to allow this person in or even if it's a new person, even if it's someone who you didn't deal with before. You want to let somebody in, old, new, whoever, only if you can see that they have let go of shitty situations, shitty dynamics, shitty patterns, and if they can have something wholesome with you. Whatever this is, if it's a relationship, that better be a happy relationship where you take care of me, where you treat me well. If you want me to help you, even if it's a friendship, and like you're in despair, you need my help, you better take my help. Before I like some people say they cannot afford my consultations, whatever. Before I even charged $1 for anything I do, there were like hundreds, thousands of people that I worked with, not even donation basis. I was just helping everyone, all my friends, all people, anyone I freaking get to. And the reason why I started, putting prices higher on my consultations is because I've learned this one thing. It's not even about the money. I've learned that I can pour my whole soul into someone, go to the ends of earth with them, but unless they actually earn my help, whether by payment or whatever it is, I can do everything in my power. They still will not value it because they have not earned it and because it's energetically not correct. People who I work with today who tell me every day that, listen, you've changed my life, you've come into my life and you've changed it. I don't care how much money, whatever something was or whatever. I'm grateful for you. I wish I could give you 10 times more money, I have people who talk to me like that. But you know why? It's because the reason why they took my advice, the reason why they followed what I say, they really valued each session, they really valued each word, and I have a lot of different stories like this, and even those who I didn't work with on over periods of time. There were some people I only worked with twice or 3 times or once even. The reason why they are like this is because they've invested something, they've given me something, and they valued what I give them back. The reason why I'm sharing this is that with this person, you can help them, yes, but it's like, if they do not see the value in this, if they don't see the value in your energy, it becomes like a cursed energy that doesn't serve no one, and it's like, you can help them, but if they want to be helped, if they are ready to be helped. The scene that comes to mind, I recently, for the first time ever, watched the movie. I think one of you guys have been manifesting this, maybe, that stopped with the Lord of the Rings references already. I watched a new movie, a classic. I watched Good Will Hunting recently. Great movie. I watched it for the first time in my life. I never watched it before. Basically, highly recommend homework. Watch Good Will Hunting. In Good Will Hunting, basically, it's a genius movie. Like, it's so good. Matt Damon plays this wicked smart kid, you know, from Boston, and he's this genius, but he had severe abuse when he was a child, and he makes all these stupid choices. And so one of the MIT professors sees the value in him, basically, but he wants him to go through therapy because obviously the kid has issues, right? And so Robin Williams, and he goes through a bunch of different therapists. He doesn't respect anyone. He makes fun of therapists and their methods. But then he meets Robin Williams. Great. Like, it's seriously, that movie, I think they got Academy Award for that. Amazing. And basically, Robin Williams' therapist character really does find that, you know, switch in him, you know. And the point here is that you can help someone, you can let somebody in, but only if they value you. Otherwise, doesn't matter. Hanged Man with the Six of Cups. There could be this energy where you're in this place where you're letting go. You are not trying to have control over anyone. Six of Cups, someone really wants to return, and I feel like there is some kind of situation which, no matter how painful and disgusting, I don't know why I want to use the word disgusting, the situation was for you, there is a deep healing related to your own childhood that could take place. You might have an epiphany, some kind of epiphany that's related to your own childhood, especially if you experience some kind of childhood trauma. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. And 72 hours, great. So maybe some of you are having some kind of great spiritual, psychological breakthrough in the next 72 hours. I don't know. If you could schedule a therapy session, you know, or some kind of spiritual session next 72 hours, could be great, by the way. Now, person you're connecting with the Two of Swords, they still do not see something. You see, though, what they don't see. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like whatever it is they don't see right now, it is a choice that protects them. It's almost like they chose to not look at something, because you know how sometimes once you know something, it just means everything you've ever done was a waste, everything you've ever done was a lie. Now, it's like, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but I feel like this is what they feel. Because they might have invested in a relationship thinking someone was their soulmate or someone was going to be there forever with them. And them realizing something, it's almost like a deep denial where they're realizing that they've been living a lie. It could be about religion. It could be about, you know, like if you grow up, let's just say in some of those like crazy fundamentalist families, right? Whether it's church, whether it's something else, and you don't even question certain things. You are being, from the beginning of your life, fed certain ideas, and they deeply ingrained in you. One day when this crisis comes and you realize that this entire world they built for you is actually a lie, like, you know, like kids who grow up in cults, for example, right? Or, I don't know, like crazy, like extreme stuff, right? That also happens. You realize all that they've been telling you was a lie. Maybe they were telling you about, oh, these people are bad, or those people are bad. And a great awakening happens when you realize and you start seeing through something. But for that, we also have to kind of be open to the tower moments that come. They're not bad tower moments, but they're necessary. And I feel like this person might be in the space where they are protecting themselves. It's almost scary, painful to them to realize just how much of a lie something they've been told is. It could be, I don't think it's your energy, honestly, because I feel like you see already through illusion, but there is a person in your life like that. It's scary, painful for them to admit that it all was a lie. It's one of those things where the Matrix, right? Once you've tasted that taste of something real, no matter how much your therapist, couple of family therapist, is trying to tell you that maybe it's just a midlife crisis and everything in your life is actually good, but you're addicted to pain, so you're trying to destroy the good dynamic you have. Some therapists fucking suck, okay? I'm someone who's been through a lot of different therapists. I am not, I just want to announce, a licensed therapist. I did not go to school for that. I went to school for finance and theology. But I just want to tell you, I've gone through a lot of therapists, and I'm very, very, like, I'm a person who wants to receive help and who wants to get better. A lot of fucking therapists suck. Now, of course, you know, I'm not a medical professional, but I just want to tell you that just because somebody is licensed to practice something doesn't make them right all the time, and most importantly, doesn't make them right for you. That's why that personal authority has to come. And I feel like maybe this person's been even going through some kind of therapy, and the therapist might have told them that, no, listen, look, you have a good relationship, stick it out, or it's your job is not so bad, come on, like, you're just making it up. If that was happening, this is very bad. Because I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles here, for this person, there's almost like this person's been hiding in their work. This person's been hiding behind the money or behind whatever successes they achieved. But with the King of Cups to the Moon, Hierophant, and Ace of Cups, this person wants true love more than anything. And I feel like maybe even with you, they have tasted what it could be like. It's almost like when you taste something real, you will not be eating plastic anymore. Once you tasted that real strawberry that grew from earth and was not, you know, tasteless strawberry, your body, your mind, your soul starts remembering, right, those truths. It starts seeing that, no, it like truly, indeed, those things were a lie. So there is some kind of judgment being made right now about love situation, about relationship. And it's almost like with the Five of Swords reversed, this person been scared to make certain choice. Again, it could be you. It could be you know it's time to leave that job, time to leave that relationship. It could be them too. It could be both of you. But with the Fool to the Unknown, look at this Full Unknown, Tower, and Temperance. It's almost like the time has come to go on the quest. Yes, there will be a lot of destruction with it, but there will be higher energy that will help. Yes, it is impossible to not disappoint certain people. It is impossible to read that again. The only way you can live your life without upsetting someone is never speaking. Would you live a life where you don't speak just because you are so scared to hurt other people? Because you know what it is? I'm seeing somebody was scared to leave certain situation, but it is actually, if they truly wanted to help this person, not just be a leech, not just be a, you know, an abusive person, an abuse that keeps only growing. The best thing that they could do for this person is to leave them, you know, in some way, so that they could actually start living their truth, find themselves, become the person they were meant to be. Because with the Queen of Swords to the Chariot, Five of Pentacles, somebody was so afraid of hurting someone that they ended up making so much chaos, destruction in the world. Even I don't know why I want to say this. Chaos, it manifested as chaos and destruction in the world. And what I'm also seeing is that another thing to consider here, why did this person not, you know, care about your feelings? And I feel like at this point, for some of you, there is a connection and friendship. You might be like, I don't know if I want this romantically, but as a friend, I'm here for you kind of thing. So because I'm almost getting like, from a romantic perspective, this sucks. From a spiritual perspective, as maybe, you know, help or something like this, if this person values it, there could be something here. But I also feel like you have no problem in also completely leaving everything behind, and you see your own ship, your own boat that is ready for you. Will this person, so to say, sail away with you, go on this quest with you? It's, you know, it's their choice. You don't even care what they do. You know that kind of like, you will be fine regardless. But there is something here to say about big choices being made, and it will, I see it will bring a lot of creation, a lot of destruction, but it will be this pattern interruption, and like the truth will start being revealed. It's a choice, but I feel like if you go back here, because I went too far, it's like, it's something that's very necessary. Something here needed to fall apart. There needed to be this moment of also unknown. I don't know what I'm signing up for. I don't know what I'm going for here. It is important because it's almost like we cannot fulfill our destiny. We cannot become who we are if we stay forever. I don't know if you read Plato allegory, right, of the cave, where they only saw shadows on the wall. They did not even know that they could leave that cave. They could go someplace else, that there's real life available, right? It's like this idea, right, of the Matrix, and the trapped mind has been with us, you know, for so many centuries, so to say. but you can stay in the cave and just watch shadows. You can stay in the cave and just be daydreaming, wishing you were somewhere else with someone else, crying yourself to sleep, becoming depressed, losing your light, the only important things in this world, the light that you came here to reveal, what your soul came here to do. You did not come here to suffer. You did not come here to be enduring something all your life. You came here to reveal your light, to help people heal, to reveal the truth, to live your purpose, to be happy, to show other people the way. And even if you truly do start embodying your soul journey in this world, even the most painful situations that you've gone through, eventually you will see how they were there for a reason. They helped you to become the person you were meant to be. But you have to take those steps forward, because otherwise, you will keep living your life just watching shadows in the cave, not being truly alive, just being there, stuck. And we don't want this to happen. I think right now there is this opportunity for someone to truly break free. And again, this could be your person, this could be you too. Everything that I'm saying about them could apply to you in some ways. Are you truly living your purpose? Are you truly living your life? Ask yourself that. Anyway, link to the extended is going to be down below. In the extended, we're going to see what's going to likely happen in this situation. Any advice for you? Anything also that comes through whoever you're connecting with. And yeah. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, I appreciate you. We'll talk soon. Bye.